Okay then, guys, I think it's only right that I do a Taff's word now. I got a feeling I was sabotaging that live stream. If any of you were watching, I was trying to stream the cup draw to give reaction, gauge your reactions to it, so we could all conversate while we were watching it, and completely lost connection. Just completely died out. I mean, and there was no way I was ever going to get it back. YouTube app crashed on me as well, so I got a feeling that someone realised what I was doing and cut me off. So big apologies for that. But Leeds, now people would assume that we're playing at home against Leeds. I believe our club will be speaking with the Football League and with the Welsh Rugby Union to try and make it so we can have that at home. Either way, we've got a very good candidate for a TV game, and even if we have to go away, it'll be a big one because they've got a big Leeds following in Newport, and obviously it's a big club. It'll be a ground that not many of us would have gone to before, especially not with county. And yeah, it's just an exciting tie, really, really exciting. It's not often we get bigger clubs in the draws, and to get someone like Leeds is great, you know. Former league winners, former Champions League semi-finalists. I mean, you know, they don't come much bigger than Leeds, especially outside of the Premier League. You don't get bigger clubs than Leeds outside of the Premier League. I mean, even when Newcastle were down there, it's still pretty much on par with Leeds. So who else is happy with that draw? I mean, I'm pretty much over the moon about it, especially if we can get it on at home, whether that's an option or not, because the whole point of us being on the northern side of it is because us and West Ham, there's a possibility neither of us could have a stadium to use for the game. So what that means then is that if we draw against each other, there's no way to play it. Someone said something about a neutral venue, but how would that exactly work? What venue could we use if we were the home team? I know there's venues possible that West Ham could use, but are they venues that are not going to be in use? You know, it's just too much uncertainty to make it something, you know, that can be an option. The only thing I fear now is that withdrawing someone like Leeds, if we can't, because we've been drawn at home and we've had to switch it round, it means that our revenue share, we have to forfeit our revenue share. It happened with Southend, we didn't get any of that revenue, and if it means we've got to play away, then it's going to be the same sort of deal with Leeds. Whether they donate some of the takings to us, I don't know. That will remain to be seen. But I just hope, because we got the home draw, that we can see it through and actually play the game. Because what a thing! We ended the season with such a big crowd. This would be our first home game of the season if we can play it at home. And what a way to bring the people back again. You know, the people that went to Notts County will come back. You know, Leeds will bring a big crowd with them. It'll be a ground none of them have done before, unless they're ground hoppers. So, no, I gotta be fair, guys. It's a great draw. TV, it's gotta be a TV game. It certainly has to be a TV game. I don't think there's any other bigger games that you could use for TV. And Sky haven't given us a live TV game once. Only BT Sports and S4C have given us live games, and then obviously Premier Sports back when we were in the conference. So is it going to be on TV? It's a very good possibility. Is it going to be a big money spinner for us? Only if we can get it at home, because going up there, unless they donate the revenue to us, they're no obligation to give it to us, same way as Southend. So talking about the Southend game, I haven't spoken since that. I didn't go work until 5, Tuesday nights. I'm never going to get to Essex in time, from 5 o'clock, 2 3/4 hour, they'll kick off. I'll still be stuck on the M25 come that time. So there was no point in me trying to get down there. From what I've heard, we were absolutely outstanding. All the players, by merit, deserved to win the game. I can't really say an awful lot because I wasn't there, but from what I've heard, we were magnificent. So, we'll go to a team like Leeds expecting to give them a game, at least. Obviously they're going to be highly bookies' favourites to win that game. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah. Anyway, so highly expect Leeds to beat us. Obviously, everyone will, but you never know. Leeds got knocked out of the FA Cup by Sutton last year. That's something to remember, something to take into this tie. And, you know, we just look better and better. You know, Crew on Saturday, I got a good feeling we're going to go up here and snatch a win. And then Coventry, I think we're going to give them a good game. I think that'll be a tough one, mind. But, you know, when we got Leeds to look forward to, it could be a real buzz about these players, you know. So, yeah, I'm really happy. But I've got to apologise again for the stream. People put their trust in me to bring them the draw. And, well, I can't say I let them down. It's whatever connection, you know, or whether YouTube put a stop to me or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, we know what we got now. Leeds is a big draw. It's the biggest draw we've had for a while. So I think the only time we've had a bigger draw, well, is West Brom, because it was a Premier League team at the time. But they don't have a cracking support. Leeds have a brilliant support. I'd imagine even if they're at home, if we have to reverse the fixture, you know, there'll be a lot of people there. So yeah, it's a lot of promise to it, as long as we stand to make some money out of it. Because, like I said, the whole Southend thing where we have to switch the fixture, we forfeit the share of the revenue. So that'll remain to be seen anyway, guys. I mean, there's only so much I can talk about Leeds and Newport and the League Cup. So I'm going to call it there a bit earlier than I usually call it. But and that's better for you, because we haven't got to listen to me bimbling on for any longer. But, you know, Newport Leeds, very happy with that. Just very unhappy and very sorry that the live stream dropped out on you. I do apologise for that, guys. So, typical, it was our section of the bloody draw as well. It was fine for the south section. So as soon as I went to the north, bang. Typical, absolutely bloody typical. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and as always, up the county. Cheerio for now.